there everyone, and a very warm welcome back to another YouTube video here on the channel. My name's Emily, today we're back in the bus. Now we're now in the early access phase 2, which means that means that we are now in Unreal 5 and got some new buses to try out. So we're going to take the City Bus Bendy Bus, which is the Mercedes-Benz Citaro bus. Sorry, I don't know what else to say. We've now also got this really nice screen here to look at the kinds of buses we have. So, for example, you've got your 12 metre 3-door, 18 metre 3-door, 18 metre 4-door. Now, as this is an airport bus from Berlin Tegel, which is now closed, of course, what we can do is we want to go for the 18 metre 3-door bus, because this will be the most baggage space versus seating capacity. I was actually going to try and pull out a no, not a Scania. It's a MAN, the double decker. But no one in their right mind would want to hike heavy bags upstairs, so it's just going to be easier for all of our passengers if we back out of this, go back into that 18 metre 3-door, and we'll go from there. So select that. That's selected now. Sorry. Now I'm going to go to control mode. For me at the moment, it's the run up to Christmas, so we'll do Christmas Eve. I'll be driving home for Christmas. Sorry, I can't do that song. But we're going to do the Tegel run. And we're going to start at Alexanderplatz and then run out to Flughafen Tegel. So we'll do that, select. We'll back out that, sorry. Precipitation, so it'll be snowing a little bit. And we'll start. I'll crack open my can of Relentless for the drive. Put my phone in its hands-free stand. And we'll get on our way again. So I hope you guys are doing wonderfully well. I am not doing too badly myself. And wow. So first of all, I have seen this before. Berlin. But it does the textures haven't changed too heavily. I'm just going to turn the game audio down a little because that's loud. The textures haven't changed too heavily, but the lighting engine is so much nicer. So what we're going to do is hop on board. It's time for us to hop inside. So, bastard. Sorry. I just stabbed myself with a scalpel, and that really hurt, and it hit really hard. Oh well. Let's continue. So, to a number. PIN is going to be my super secret code. I'm going to stop that game audio. Give me 1 second just to get rid of the music. There we go, folks. I've just muted the radio there. So, what we'll do is go enter. Okay. Oh, pin seller. So we'll clear. Go 4. Clear that. And it's 4193. I forgot it was the code up there that you needed. Okay. We are line 500. Tour number 5. Okay. And it's telling us we are due away in about 13 seconds. And our next, yeah, so that's absolutely fine. So we are due at Alexanderplatz Murmerstadt, which I believe is where we are at now. So we'll start the engine. Turn the aircon on with G. Close the front door. So we're going to proceed to our next destination. We'll move out into traffic. Wow, this game is so nice. So I've just what I've done is English language. The English language is hard today. I just upped the texture settings whilst I was in there, and this does look rather nice right now. I think it's the snow effect, just the effect of the snow floating down, it's just really nice on the eyes. Of course, there's It's probably one of my one of my last videos of the year, and it'll be a nice sort of Christmassy theme for the bus. Oh dear. I do love how detailed a replica of Berlin this is. There we go. Away we go. So it's Spandau St. Marienkirch, is that what you're at? So I'm just going to drift over into the bus line since there's no one there. I'm not going to indicate. And I'm just going to stream some break-in. I am keyboard cutting it today because I always hurt my wrist when I use a steering wheel, so yeah, seemed the right thing to do here. So, stop, and we'll open the front door. You know, I'll do all 3 doors, why not, eh? There we go, we'll close all 3 doors. And then, there we go, and just put it forward. So we're already running late, but that's due to the traffic lights back there, unfortunately. It's definitely not the bus driver's fault. Yeah, so wow. I'm just gonna have to get a screenshot once we get moving again. Love this this game. We've got the cameras and the mirrors up there, so you can see everything going on around you. I'm unfortunately invisible, but you know, it's a cool little game. This I do enjoy it a lot. I wish they had more than just the Berlin map, and I know that will come obviously in the long term. Presume we're just good to go. I don't know if I went through red there, but hopefully not. What I'm going to do is go home to enable photo mode, and we're just going to quickly fly forward. And go home. There we go. So this is, like I said, just love the level of detail here. Even in the bus, like you look at the texture of the water droplets, which I think that's just photographic water droplet textures. But it's just nice, you know. You've got the TXL, Hauptbahnhof, which is where we're going to. You know, it's the Tegel line, our terminating stop is Hauptbahnhof. B Berlin, got a nice German registration on there. Just float up, like I say, and go. There we go. That's all that was required. We'll come out into traffic, we'll clear behind. We're going past the museum, I believe, from memory. I've not played this game, by the way, since I made the last video, so it gives you an idea. And ooh, there's a bus lane over there, so I'm going to drift over behind the E-Class. I think I might have missed Strat Swapper. No, I won't have. No. Nope, straight ahead here. I'm a bit quick. I'm just coming straight to a stand here. I'm just going to pop the front door just for a quick load unload job. There we go. So we'll just mark ourselves up.
Hi.
Oh dear. Oh. Sorry, just for a second there I thought you were to buy a ticket. Yeah, it knows what strats. We're just doing strats upper. Great. Just roll forward, hit the red light again, which is fine. See what a day it's been for me. Unfortunately, this time of year, you know, my mental health is never great, and had a bad day at work. Bad couple of days with work-related activities, shall we say, and ended up having a really bad night last night, so wasn't at work today. And yeah, it's weird how basically, you know, I'll be completely open. I had a really bad nightmare last night after a bad day at work, and I've never, you know, normally I don't actually get dreams that often. Normally I just sort of fall asleep, you know, I'm not tired when I go to sleep, I just sort of wake up on the side. I as it were. And with last night, I got home about 5, was really tired, so I thought I'd have a nap. Had this awful dream, ended up sleeping longer than I wanted to, so I was up to like 2 or 3 in the morning, and I was like, between having no sleep whatsoever, being in an awful place to start off with, it's not safe or appropriate for me to attend work today. So, yeah, I can't, make it sound like I'm badly off and stuff, even though but without going into too much detail and getting probably demonetised by YouTube, if I ever do get monetization perks, I can't say too much because it was not a pleasant one.
Hi.
Hello, we're
Was
going
kostet
zum
das?
Ticket Berlin Abbey. Berlin Abbey. Single tickets. And is she doing that? Pay up, hon. I'm not returning anything. She's not paid anything though, has she? Hello? Oh, sir? Oh. Oh, I didn't notice that. You gave me some money there. You sneaky person. There we go. What on earth happened there? Right. Thingy. Let's go. Sneaking out of traffic, back at my bus line. Hey. How cool am I? Just stay on that bus line. Just roll straight up Brandenburg. Straight up to Brandenburg Tor. So obviously the Brandenburg gate is in front of us. Tear down that wall, Mr. Gorbachev. I can't do that. I can't do good running, but you can imagine like my running Reagan. Moin. Guten Abend. Hello. Guten Abend. Hello. Hi. Hello. You two coming for my bus too? Okay. We have the TX departure for Berlin Tegel. Oh. Okay, I'll close the door. So it'll be F7 to release the doors. Noted. Duly noted. Of course. Bus then comes to an end. I posted my first double O gauge review video today. It's already got 24 views, which is pretty good for my channel. I'm putting my way out of traffic here. Woohoo! And the roads are now snow covered, so we're starting to get snow on the ground, which means we're going to be really sliding. The timetable's going out the window at this point. And this is Marschallbrücke. What? Hello. Are you on my bus? You can't stand there, hon. Right. Disabled door clearance, we're going. She's just going to stand there, apparently. She's not asking for a ticket, so... way too close behind him.
Charité Campus Mitte.
There's Little. We're next at Charité Campus Mitte. Can't speak German or French. But there you go. I can try and do my best to pronounce the place names. Yeah, I do enjoy this game. It's strange. I never, like, in reality, buses do nothing for me, right? They just don't. I see a bus and I'm like, cool, it's a bus, you know? And that's about the level of interest I take. It's just not much interest there, you know? Oh, let's go out of traffic again. But overall, this game, I think it's the city driving aspect that I quite like. Now, I think it's the environment I just like seeing, you know. Because obviously, I think if I was doing this, is it my job, I would be bored out of my mind. But just in the context of the game, it's a driving game with good physics, good interaction, and a really good environment model. That's, you know, that's what I like about it. And I think that's, you know, especially from the simulator perspective. I've stopped here.
Hi.
Hello.
Könnte ich bitte ein Ticket haben? Wie viel würde das denn kosten?
Ticket, please. 24-hour ticket AB. Nope. 24-hour ticket. €8.80, please. There you go. Thank you very much, sir. I just presumed agenda, and well, I did the thing that I get annoyed at people doing, but stuff it. So there you have it. So we'll pull out and just get behind the van again that we were at. Thing is, though, it just shows we are going left, so I'm actually going to go this lane here. It just shows the overall buses aren't that much slower. Of that got on. Definitely not a Volvo. I think it's the architecture I enjoy because there's as well in the environment, because this feels obviously, you know, Germany's, well, sorry, Berlin's east side of Germany, and it sort of has very similar architectural styles to parts of Czechia. And yeah, I like it. I guess I like it. So I'm waiting on a taxi to make its mind up. Got some e-scooters. I think I've never seen that in the environment before. That's quite cool. See, the thing is, if I didn't actually go to external camera now, I wouldn't have seen them. Look how tailed back we are. It's not even my fault this time. Uh-oh. Imagine if you had your bus driver do that. My laugh's not great for this, is it, either? I sound like Blakey off the buses. I can't do an impression other than a weird laugh. It's just the accent's all wrong for me. Invalidenparken. Already a minute and a half down on time. I can see the stop. It's just the traffic in Berlin today is absolutely mad. Guten Abend, willkommen, willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Stranger et manger.
Hi, ich benötige einen Fahrschein.
Single ticket.
Kann ich das mit Karte zahlen?
Zone Abam. I know, which one's card? There you go. And we'll do that, All my doors are closed. Let's go. Next one is Houtbahnhof. That should be our journey, I think. Look at that lighting engine though, like the overall really cool. And what I like about this as well is when I get to the end of the journey, it'll just say, it'll basically just stick me on the next journey back up for this bus, you know, and that is really cool. You've always obviously usually got a couple of minutes wait, which is I guess the same as any transport service. But overall, no, I like it. I do, and yeah.
Hauptbahnhof.
I must be going out of Tegel, right? Can't be terminating an outbound. Unless it's the, you know, a connection to a rail express or something. So we'll do door clearance, front door as well. No, the journey does continue. Yeah, we're 2 minutes late leaving Outbahnhof, but we are, yeah, got a couple more stops to make after this. Wedding. I've seen that Grand Tour special. Has that been cancelled yet? Jeremy Clarkson said that absolutely disgusting stuff about Meghan Markle, so that's probably going to be cancelled. I don't know, it's an American backed show now, so do they care? Who knows? Well, probably she's an American, so she's an American citizen. Oh, does it look like one? No, sorry. That is. Oh! No, that's. So that sounded like I was being racist. I was actually quoting a musical me and my friend went to see called Come From Away, and there was a slightly racist scene in there. It's not like the character's racist, but it's more xenophobic than racist thing after 9/11. Sorry, I feel really bad for even saying those words. Obviously, I feel like I'm going to defend the crap out of it because it was quoting a show that not many people will know, and now I'm just going to get cancelled myself. But no, my personal opinion of Meghan Markle is indifference. You know, I've never met the lady. You know, yeah. Harry's his own person. He wants to marry her. Who am I to object, right? Yeah, we're due at Turmstrasse. Can't stop for that, sorry. I'm getting in for a red light violation, but oh well. It literally flicked as I was approaching it. That was poor essay on my part, if I'm honest. But yeah. Look at how much the architecture's changed in this part of town. This is so cool. No, actually, we're gonna go stick it in behind the Audi. Because this is going to be our right-hander that we're keen for now. What we can do is go... Actually, should I go out and sit in this game? Lol. Yeah, that's fine. The handbrake is now on. So you can see we've got the capacity for 41 sitting, 101 standing, 2 wheelchair passengers, We're fleet number 4557. Interesting, isn't it? When as soon as I go to thingy camera, the wheel disappears. So it's a true representation of what it sees in the world, because in Unreal's perspective, we're just a camera now. That's all we are. Is just a camera. We're not. You know, we don't have a body in the bus. I think it's probably a good thing, but yeah, it just shows it's not just, you know, a bit of trickery in an image of a bus. You know, but it's the actual representation of what's in the game. It's a bit like in Train Sim World. If you're on the underground, you get mirrors in the stations, and you can't see. Actually, you can't see a train in those either. But I think that's probably because the external party train doesn't load. Because again, welcome Train Sim. No, okay, thank you for letting me across. I think I pulled out too far and scared you. There we go. We are losing time rapidly now, and I don't think it'll be partly to do with the snow, partly to do with traffic lighting. Traffic, I'm not signing through that. We're in a safe place to open the doors, so I still will. There we go, clear to go, so we'll go boop, 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 boop.
Hi.
Hello. Damn. Red light. I'll just stop for now. I think the white light applies to us, because that would normally be a tram signal, but there's no tram lines here, so I'm presuming it's a bus signal. Unless it's a car one, who knows? We can. No, I'm going down a cycle lane, so I'm just going to move into the car lane here. See, I think that would have been a bike lane. Oh well. You live and you learn. I'm doing all the traffic violations today. You just slammed on the anchors? I looked at my sat-nav for 1 second, and just... I mean, I propelled him a long way forward, just shows how slick the roads are. And if I slam the anchors on, it does take us a while to stop. Is that Woolworths? It's Woolworths! That means nothing to many of you. Huh. That market stand just exploded. If I didn't have passengers on board, I would go and play with that. But no, I've been really enjoying doing YouTube stuff lately. Actually, I've got some really good stuff coming over the next couple of weeks. Like I said, this will probably be a video that goes out over the Christmas period. So I'm recording this in the evening of the 21st. But I've got some really interesting stuff coming out. Some stuff I've really enjoyed making. And to give you an idea, I've got route learning video scheduled to the 20th of February right now, which is absolutely crazy place to be. And I just need to get everything else made for the period. Route learners, I go hot and cold on. There's times I really can't be bothered to play Train Sim, but there's others that I'm like, yes, let's do this. So it's Turmstrasse and Bullstrasse that we're going to. I'm going to stay this lane and then move over after the lights. I wish you could lean forward in the cab without like having to have head tracking. So I don't like this is a fun game to play, but I don't like it enough to have head tracking on. But then yeah, I've got a video a day scheduled over the festive period, which you know, it's not necessarily Christmassy themed stuff, but it's just stuff that everyone will enjoy. And you know, it's a time when people are generally watching more YouTube content, so why not, eh? And then of course I'm doing another model review video tomorrow, and yeah, it's a pretty good place to be. It's a pretty good place to be. I was trying to think which it's a bus line. We'll go here. Oh, I'm sorry. Got bounced off the curb. If Fairly sharp roadie in that situation, but crap, I've gone too wide. Morning, folks. Hello, hello. Oh wow, there's a lot of you today.
Moin. Ein
Hi.
Fahrschein bitte.
One ticket, please.
Kann ich das mit Karte zahlen?
380, Berlin Arbeiter. It's a single ticket. Back it up. Single ticket. No, I want ABC, I don't want AB. Can't remember how to change that. Cancel the cart again. It's that I want to get rid of. There you go, Berlin ABC, single ticket. Card. Yep, card payment for you. I'm not drunk. I am paying attention, I promise. I don't understand how I didn't notice that bus had stopped. I want to watch this back and kick myself. How long have we got left of this run? It's like a map for you. Not far. The thing is, we've started all the way over here somewhere, I think. Yeah, we started all the way over there, so... No, we're nearly there. And we're getting out of the centre, so the bus stops are spaced out a lot more now. No, that's not a bus lane, I don't think. We're heading in the direction of Wedding though, which is quite fun. That was not my fault, that MVA, that was the AI's fault. That's quite a nice change, isn't it? We're at an S-bound stop, we are at Buellstrasse. Quite a busy run, this.
Hallo.
Hey.
Moin.
Hi.
No, we're not ready yet.
Hi.
Jesus. Right. There we go. Let's go. So what else is there to talk about without being distracted and focusing on the road? Not much really. Not much has gone on lately. I've just been at work a lot. The model railway's coming along really nicely. Got a lot of supplies that I'm going to be filming doing stuff with that over the next couple of days. That's my plan over Christmas. So I've got Christmas Day, Boxing Day off because the railways don't work on those days. And frankly, I think it's a day one of those people. I'm not one of those people who go for traditional values, but I do believe there is certain times of you know, the year that we should just have a day off, and then it means you can meet up with your mates, you can do whatever you want, but you know you can't go to a pub, for example, because the pubs are fucking closed. Like what my friends working was saying, like who works in a pub, that they're open until like the wee small hours of Christmas Day. Which okay, oh for fuck's sake, Emily. But after that, you know, there's only a couple of staff working for a few hours on Christmas Day, and then it's no food, it's just drinks only, and then Boxing Day is back as normal, which is just, like I say, I think you should have the time off. Just gives everyone the chance to do their own thing, you know, unless you're like super critical staff, like, you know, hospital staff, you know, but even stuff like infrastructure maintenance, that can't be done, you know, in normal times of year, I get that. But overall, I just think everyone deserves a day off, you know? You deserve a day off. Freaking day off, man. Just, you know. You just stopped for no apparent reason. And look, I could move around though, because I couldn't have stopped that in time. You know what I mean? And I think, arguably, the place I was at, in terms of following, I was definitely not too close behind. And he just slammed on the anchors, you know? Yeah, we're 7 minutes late at this point, and that's just down to how heavy the traffic is. I will grumble when my bus is 7 minutes late in the real world, because A, professional bus driving. You know, I'm not a professional bus driver. B, you know, it's never 7 minutes late coming through, like through the city. It's always when it's just started its journey that's 7 minutes late. So at that point, you know, we're at the end of our journey, and at that point you understand bad traffic will happen. Hello, we're doing a 24-hour Berlin AB tickets. Berlin AB, 24-hour take, and you won't pay on your phone, which is no, I know. Card terminal. It's all yours. Thank you very much, sir. Hello. You want a Berlin ABC single. So we're going to come out, go back, come up, Berlin ABC single, contactless. Do I need you to move? So does he just get locked until I open the front door again? Yes, he does. Okay. We now know how that works. Coming out. I'm not even going to acknowledge that at this point. Flughafen Tegel. We've made it through purgatory. Well done, folks. I think next journey I do is in the middle of summer, so my roadway adhesion's perfect. It is nice to have like a wintry Central European Christmas. Problem is, as soon as I start like wanting to say stuff about Berlin, it just starts devolving into World War II stuff, and that's all I know about Berlin is World War II history. We should do a flight sim flight from Tegel next week, shouldn't we? That'd be quite fun. I will do that actually, because I think I've got Tegel scenery, so I could do that. Tegel to somewhere. I think EasyJet used to fly into Tegel. I could do an A320 hop. Or even something like an Air Berlin hop. Remember them? Where they do that low tower fly past on the last day, and it's like, you know, got to fly again anyway. Not for your current airline. No, this is just a parking lane apparently. Let him get away from us, and then we'll speed up. Why have I got my handbrake? I'm going to go back to normal buses after this. Bendy buses are fun, but also really stressful. I think a thingy bus would be nice, actually. A double-decker would be nice for the last journey. Because I'm basically going to do one video on all the lines, and then uninstall the game and wait for more content to come. Going to be my approach with this game, I think, because it's not one that I sort of play outside of videos very much, and it shows, I think. I'm also keyboard cutting it again because, like I say, with my wheel, my right wrist just gets like pulled and strained and painful. I mean, we can take the taxi lane because taxi lane will also be a bus line. No, we're bearing right here. I'm gonna go this way, I think. Yep, went the wrong way. We wish you a pleasant flight. Okay, ramps it off the bridge. Happy flying, folks. Oh, actually, I'm gonna sneak in behind that Golf. Right out the blind spot. Come wide. There's a Lufthansa 747. I can recognise that from the telephone. And you have it. And we'll just pull in. There we go, folks. Our bus journey has come to an end. It's been emotional, folks. It's been very emotional. And we go. So, no, that is going. I'm just going to say route complete. So I'm going to exit from that. And I want to say thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to like the video. Subscribe to see more from me on a regular basis. Come back in a few weeks and we'll do. Let's see. I think we've got Route 100 to do. Let's have a look. The bus. Yeah, I've got Route 200 to do next. So yeah, you've got that to look forward to. That's the longest route. How many crashes can Emily have in a short bus journey? Who knows? Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye bye.